Hey guys, how's it going? True here. Have you noticed I'm playing World of Warcraft? Like that's some surprise. But I want to make a video to talk about it. It's been crossing my mind a little bit. I'm thinking, all right, why am I playing so much WoW? And why am I so hooked on it? And I thought, wait a second, Blizzard's a cruel, cruel game company. And I don't mean it in a bad way. I love Blizzard games, but let me explain things real quick. If you don't know anything about the World of Warcraft, it's an MMO, and you play as a group, honestly. The big thing, appealing thing for me as World of Warcraft is raiding, which means a group of people get together and fight giant bosses with mechanics, like dodging the fire, moving away when you get special attack targeting you, you get spread apart from other people. Things like that. That's why I love World of Warcraft. I'm a competitive raider. So, let me saying that, being a competitive raider, let me explain to you where WoW has managed to trap me in a cycle of addiction. Alright? And a lot of it doesn't start to your level 110. And the moment you hit 110, and there's reputations in the game of different groups. There's different groups you venture with. The moment you hit 110, you get a chance to open up something called World Quests. And then, every day, you get a new emissary quest. Now, these world quests are marked on my map with giant exclamation points. Look at that. That could be a good item. I don't know. Look at that. That's something that I need. Look at that. Once again, something I need. There's so much stuff that just pops up here. And the thing is this. If you look at it, expires in 10 hours, 10 hours, 4 hours, 22 hours, 4 hours, 22 hours. But you can be saying, true, that's plenty of time. You can go knock it all out. Here's my counterpoint. They repopulate every few hours. So, to my knowledge, I could be wrong. If you clear all these out, when it repopulates, you can get new ones. Meaning you can get that item that you need. And getting that item that you need, look at that. That's a really fucking good item right there for one of my classes. I went to go get that. Well, you see, the whole process is world quests. Doing that. And the world quest isn't even the whole thing either. Another part of it is the fact that there's gating. And by gating, let me explain what gating is. Basically, the game's managed to make it. Am I getting attacked or something? No, I'm just looking at my map. Okay. That's just going nuts over there. But gating's essentially this whole thing that they've done is you need this many days to pass by. Let me show you an example. This artifact research notes. Alright? I need that to boost how much artifact power I get. And if you want to know what artifact power lets me power my weapon. So let's see here. Let's go back to our map and take a look. Alright? This quest right here, 1200 artifact power. Normally, that would only be like 300 or something. But, since I kept doing that I was talking about, if you look at artifact knowledge gained, increase the artifact power gains by 200%. I get artifact knowledge by doing this. This, I have no control of. It's completely just, you have to wait this many days. The downside of that is, a lot of hard work won't get me anything through that. I'm basically just stuck, oops, there's nothing I can do. I'm stuck just waiting, alright? So, but you got things that pop up like this, to where I get more constantly, right? So there's the whole gating thing, is that some things are gated by time. Other things are gated through the reputations I mentioned. Like, this is a good one, the Nightfallen. There's a lot of stuff gated, hidden behind getting your Nightfallen rep up. Why, I almost have it maxed. I need to get it maxed in order to finish achievements to get me a boost. It's as simple as that. And there's all this stuff to be done. There's all these quests that pop up all throughout the day. And that's not even the start of it. Blizzard's unlocked something called Mythic Plus Dungeons. Similar to Diablo 3, a Mythic Plus dungeon is just that. It's a normal dungeon, but plus. Let me explain. Alright? These are all the dungeons that they have currently released. Alright? And there's 3 difficulties. There's normal, heroic, and mythic. Okay? Mythic, you need a group to walk into. You cannot queue for it with this little tool group finder, okay? Sorry about that. I mean, let's see here. You queue for Random Legion Dungeon, Random Legion Heroic. But you can't queue for the Mythics. Mythics you need to walk right into. And the normal Mythics, you can only do once a week. Like, example, Archquay. That is a Mythic that we did yesterday. You can only do it once a week. But, every time you do a Mythic, you get something called a Mythic Keystone, which unlocks a Mythic level dungeon. And every time you do a Mythic level dungeon, as long as you have a Keystone, you can keep doing it. So, ideally, there is no stop to how much you can do these dungeons. And they're increasing difficulty, proving more and more of a challenge. Alright? And I haven't even mentioned the biggest reason I'm stuck playing so much. Let me show this to y'all. I mean, I'm a competitive player. I mean, if you look at it, I can look it up on sites I can show you, but I'm just going to tell you, I'm ranking 90th to 95 plus percentile out of players from my class in that year. Alright? On what I do in my group, in my raid. I mean, I'm sort of bragging, but I enjoy doing it. I'm very competitive. But there's one thing that I can't get yet, and it's really hard, and it's called Legendary Gear. Blizzard implemented this. Alright, these are random drops. And by random, I don't mean completely random. Some of it is such as, say, for example, the Emissary quest I mentioned. This. That box can have a legendary in it. Beating dungeon bosses can drop legendaries. Beating raid bosses can drop legendaries. Doing the mythics can drop legendaries. You see how this is becoming such a big cycle now? Ideally, as a raider, look at these legendaries. Let's see here. Let's look at the shoulders. Look at the top. Obsidian Stone Spalders. I'm at level 895. Alright, let's look at those stats. And its special stats. Yeah, as you can tell from my normal shoulders, that's a lot better. And that's not including the special legendary ability. Okay? And that legendary ability right there is huge. That's a huge bonus. Right there. So basically, if I want to be as best I can be, I need to get one of these legendaries. Not only for the stats, but some of them have insane benefits. Just as I'm saying this one. This is the most powerful legendary for my class and role. It'd have insane benefit if I had it. But I haven't had any drop yet. And let me see if I can find it. Here's my guild. These are all the loots people are getting. I can show you days. And we've only had a few. We have had legendaries drop in the guild. That's not one. That's just an old item. Let's see if we can find one. If you notice, people are getting lots of gear. I missed one. Should have been. No? I thought it was this weekend that happened. I know someone recently got one. I don't know much. It looks like the guild's missing days, but people are getting legendaries, and the worst part is this: some people are getting multiple legendaries due to Blizzard having a little bit of a broken system at release. I'm not upset. I'm annoyed at that. But, I mean, it basically means I can put as much time and work I want as I can and not... And it's a chance thing. That's all it is RNG. Let's do this. Play. I have played at this level, 110, which is the max you can get in this expansion, for 9 days and 11 hours. That means, times that by 24 for 9 days, that is how much time I have put into World of Warcraft since the expansion released back in the beginning of September. That is stupidity, insanity, how much time I've put in. And this isn't my only character. I've put in some time on my other characters too. But then I stopped. I'm like, oh, I gotta get one of those legendaries. So I'm so hooked on WoW. And WoW, Blizzard is really smart at what they did. People complain saying there's nothing to do. That's no longer an excuse because everything scales with you. Alright? Here's a whole nother point I'm making now. As I get more artifact knowledge, but the whole thing it takes time, remember this? 2 days? That number right there goes up. So say granting 1600, my next one might grant 2000 artifact power, meaning I can get this at even higher level. And the thing is this, even though it looks like, oh, there's a limit to it, no, there's not. Because once you unlock everything, a special ability opens up over here that lets you keep putting power into your weapon, making it stronger, making your character that much stronger each time. And these are decent upgrades. I mean, here it is. Silverhand, total ranks purchased 22. Stamina increased by 0.75% for every trait purchased up to 34. Damage dealt increased by 1% for every trait purchased up to 34. After 34, I don't know how much of an increase it is. It's going to be an increase though, but I don't know how much. But still, I mean, that the weapons themselves is so much time you can put in. And here's the kicker. This is one weapon. I have 3. And that's not the start of it. My other characters have 3. Some classes have 4 weapons. Yeah, you heard me right. 4 of these weapons. And they don't share power. If you notice this one, I have 29,000 artifact power in it. I need 64,000. Let's look at this one. I have 257 in it. I only need 625 artifact power to level it. I can level once, maybe twice, just by doing that one quest. Let that sink in. That is insanity. So, I mean, it does get better at time, but as you get higher levels, it gets harder and harder to get things leveled. But, I mean, I wanted to explain to y'all what I'm so addicted on WoW for is I have to perform. It's in my mind. I love the game, and I have to do well. I can't stand failing. The idea of me performing poorly just upsets me drastically. Let me grab the sense. I don't need it right now. I mean, let's do this. Whoa, no. All I want to do is get rid of my thing. No, I don't want... What are you doing, G-Force? Alright. Okay, so I can't do that. My G-Force just wanted to record, but I was going to get rid of everything and just do dance. Alright, we're just going to dance for a bit. But essentially, this is why I've been hooked on WoW. I mean, right now, I basically woke up, I got up, ate some breakfast. I said, okay, it's 10 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock my time. 11 o'clock is when everything resets, meaning I get another emissary quest. So I get another one of these. I gotta go do for a chance of a legendary. Now, Blizzard did do something cool, and they gave you go hold up to 3 of those. So that's pretty cool. So if you can't play right all the time, you can stock up on it and just play maybe once or twice a week. Knock them out, let them restock. But that doesn't change the quests like this. Like, where was that thing at? Let me find it. I know it's somewhere. No. Where's it at? Like this. That is an upgrade from my other gear set, 100%. And it just popped up. I mean, so if I didn't play every day or constantly, I might not have seen that. Or if I waited until tonight, I have raid tonight. And then I have stream. Normally I'd have stream. I'm going to try to get back on streaming schedule too. My bad, guys, I'm not streaming all the time. But, I mean, there's just so much to do. The game's kind of overwhelming if you look at it, all these things to do. And, I mean, that's just one character. I mean, that's the crazy part. These are my other characters. I like playing them all. And some of them aren't even level 100. Just these 4 are. I still have all these other characters I have to level to 100. And these 3, I still got to level to 110. I mean, there's just so much to do in the game. But I just want to talk to you all about it, explain it, and just ramble for a bit. I can only apologize so much for not making videos lately. Hopefully, I don't want to say I justify it, but hopefully you understand why I've been working so hard on WoW and what there is to it for anyone who doesn't play it. There's just so much to do. Alright, I'm going to try streaming more. I'm going to start doing some videos on it as well. Because as I said, I am performing rather well, so I think I am doing something right. So I can share some of my knowledge, maybe try to help some people out playing WoW if you're a WoW player. But I want to thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it if you heard my ramble on. Let me know in the comments with a equals sign and a shift 0 little smiley face kind of thing. If I see that in the comments, that lets me know you watched to the end, and I heart you. You don't see me, but I'm poking my eye and jabbing my chest. I heart you. Okay? Mm-hmm. All right. All right. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I really appreciate it. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. And I will see you later.